Hello everyone! Welcome back to SAT Movie Review. Today we're diving into the world of Christopher Nolan's 2023 film, Oppenheimer, a gripping biographical drama that explores the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, the man often referred to as the father of the atomic bomb. This movie doesn't just tell the story of the bomb's creation but delves deep into the psychological and moral struggles that Oppenheimer faced. Let's break down the plot, scene by scene, and explore the themes that make this film so compelling. The movie starts by painting a picture of Oppenheimer's early life. As a young man, he was known for his extraordinary intellect, but also for his troubled mind. He studied physics in Europe, where he was exposed to some of the most influential scientific minds of the time, including figures like Niels Bohr and Werner Heisenberg. His time in Europe was crucial in shaping his understanding of quantum mechanics and theoretical physics. Upon returning to the United States, Oppenheimer quickly rose through the ranks of the academic world, earning a reputation as a brilliant but enigmatic figure. His early work laid the foundation for what would become one of the most significant scientific endeavors in history. As World War II escalates, Oppenheimer is approached by the US government to lead a top-secret project known as the Manhattan Project. This initiative was a race against time to develop an atomic bomb before Nazi Germany could achieve the same. The film does an excellent job of portraying the immense pressure Oppenheimer faced. He is shown as a man who is both driven by his scientific curiosity and burdened by the knowledge of what his work could lead to. The movie takes us to Los Alamos, New Mexico, the central hub of the Manhattan Project, where Oppenheimer assembles a team of the world's best physicists, chemists, and engineers. The challenges they face are not just technical but also ethical. The team grapples with the morality of creating a weapon of mass destruction, even as they understand that it might be necessary to end the war. One of the most powerful moments in the movie is the depiction of the Trinity Test, which took place in July 1945. This was the first successful detonation of an atomic bomb, and the film captures it with a mix of awe, fear, and dread. Nolan's direction during this sequence is particularly striking, as the test is shown in almost complete silence, emphasizing the profound and terrifying nature of what was being unleashed. The famous quote from Oppenheimer, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds," is central here. This line, taken from the Bhagavad Gita, reflects the deep inner conflict that Oppenheimer felt. On one hand, a sense of accomplishment as a scientist, and on the other, a profound fear of the consequences of his work. Following the successful Trinity Test, the United States dropped atomic bombs on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. The film shows these events from Oppenheimer's perspective, as he learns of the bombings through news reports. The scenes are deliberately understated, focusing more on Oppenheimer's reaction than on the destruction itself. This approach highlights his growing guilt and the weight of responsibility he feels. Oppenheimer begins to realize that his creation has unleashed a force that could potentially annihilate humanity, a realization that starts to consume him. After the war, Oppenheimer becomes a key public figure and a vocal advocate for international control over nuclear weapons. However, his involvement with the atomic bomb and his earlier associations with left-wing politics make him a target during the Red Scare. The movie portrays the infamous 1954 security hearings, where Oppenheimer is accused of being a security risk. These hearings are depicted as a tragic turning point in his life. Despite his immense contributions to the war effort, he is stripped of his security clearance and essentially cast out by the very government he served. This part of the film is particularly poignant, as it shows Oppenheimer as a man who has been broken by the very system he helped to protect. His advocacy for nuclear disarmament is overshadowed by his fall from grace, and the movie ends on a somber note, reflecting on the complex legacy of this brilliant yet troubled man. In the final scenes, we see an older Oppenheimer reflecting on his life and the irreversible impact of his work. The movie doesn't shy away from the darker aspects of his legacy, but it also highlights his humanity. Oppenheimer is portrayed as a man who was deeply conflicted, a brilliant scientist who is haunted by the consequences of his greatest achievement. Oppenheimer is more than just a biopic, it's a meditation on the ethical dilemmas that come with scientific progress and the responsibilities of those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. The film leaves us with lingering questions about the cost of technological advancement, and the burden of knowledge. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Oppenheimer, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth movie explanations. What are your thoughts on the film? Did it leave you with any lingering questions or reflections? Drop your comments below and let's discuss. See you in the next video.